Instantly recording. Good. I realised I haven't done a video in a long time. October, so that's a long time, being it's now December the 4th or 5th. Anyway, so I have literally just finished watching the penultimate episode of Arrow. And this is the last episode before we begin the Crisis on Infinite Earths next week. And through October I was doing kind of reaction videos as each one was going. And it was quite cool because every time I watched an episode and I was like, it was always a case of just talking about multiverse, the Crisis, and how much I loved this season of Arrow. I think it fizzled out after a few more weeks because I had to get super serious. I had to round off a lot of characters and stories. So let's talk about so they're gonna happen. It's gonna happen over 5 episodes. Crisis. Supergirl, Batwoman, Flash, Arrow, Legends. Legends hasn't even started yet. It won't start until January. They're just coming in for this one last mission, and it's great because I'm looking forward to getting the Legends back together again. Reminds me to order the DVD, because Legends season 4 was so funny. It was. They stood out for themselves, and it's just such a great franchise that I'm looking forward to seeing how they do the next season. Anyway, so I want to talk just a quick, a minute about each different character, because Supergirl has had season 5, and the Luthors are back in form of Earth 38 is going to be a major play in the Crisis. Lex Luthor is now technically alive. Lena Luthor is now technically doing things she shouldn't be doing. And we now don't know who the bad guy, the villainess is going to be. Or who's going to play the true antagonist for Supergirl during the Crisis. Then there's Batwoman. Now, trying to think how Batwoman ended. With Alice and all other kinds of things. I think Kate's going to have a hard time. If she works within the Crisis, it'll be fine, because Supergirl is going to be involved in it, and then Bruce Wayne is going to be in it, so Kate's reason to fight in this battle will be to do with Bruce Wayne. And so I definitely think there's going to be a lot of stuff for that to happen. The Flash, obviously, we're not quite sure how the Flash is going to survive the Crisis and how he's going, but Oliver will obviously sacrifice himself for the Flash, or I think that's how it's going to be. But we wrapped up the whole Bloodwork thing. I don't know what happened to Ralph, Elongated Man, during this episode. I think he was still recovering from blood transfusion he had with Barry. Oh, excuse me. But anyway, so I have to get ready for work. We need to get ready for work. Arrow just ended on Lian Yu and the whole story arc. So Nash Wells is becoming Pariah, and Lila's become the Harbinger. So the two of them, I think, are pinnacle characters where they're just being brought into to give themselves something meaningful for the Crisis. No idea how they're gonna play part in it yet, but I'm looking forward to doing it. There's so much going on. Finding heroes like Clark Kent, Tom Wells Clark Kent, Brandon Ralph Clark Kent, the current Clark Kent. Anyway, it's gonna be a good one. Time to get it on.